Okay, so I'm debating after finding out how much money I was gonna have to spend to get my materials. This is the bottom of my transom. I'm debating on whether or not to replace the transom, and man, it looks good on the side. This is the other side. See that the wood is dry. It's dry, but if you look, I'm gonna try to get this. I can't really see. I don't know how good I can get this. But if you look at the wood, underneath, it's got like a brown spot on the bottom of the transom, and I'm concerned is if I leave the transom, will my peanut butter stick to that brown spot? That's what I'm worried about. Most of it, 80, probably 75% under there is good enough that I know it'll stick. But that one little spot I keep talking about, I don't know if it's gonna stick, and I don't know if it matters that it won't stick. It probably will stick, I don't know. But that's the only thing at this point why I wouldn't keep the transom, because the transom is good. I know Wood said it's gonna work, and I believe him. The only question I have is this enough distance to tab? All the tabbing I've seen has been fairly large from transom to hole. It's like a 6-inch strip, and I've only got maybe an inch right here to tab. So I'm a little concerned about that too. I mean, it wouldn't be much, even if the gimbal housing was off, I would still only have an inch and a half. So I don't know how big of a deal that is. And I don't know if I'm just worried over nothing. So you guys let me know. Okay, I'm out here with Scott, and he made a couple of good points about even if it doesn't stick to that part I'm concerned about, it's going to stick to everything else in the radius, because everything else is going to be prepped, really good. At this point, I'm positive that the transom is good, because the bottom that's missing, that's bare wood, the bottom is hard, and the inside of the transom right here is also hard. So if the bottom was bad, I can't see this being hard right here. The whole, it would be flaking off, and it's hard as a rock. I've already taken a sample from down here. I went to the boat shop before I even started, and right there, I took a sample, and it came back dry. And one more thing before I go. How do you, if I leave the transom on, leave the transom and the gimbal housing all intact, how do you seal the inside of the gimbal housing where the wood is? It looks like this is like bilge paint. I don't know, do you put resin on there, and then I can't see how you would put any kind of matting on there, but what do you do about that? I need to get the pressure washer out here and clean this up, because we're getting to that point. I made up my mind, I'm gonna keep it. The only question now is, what tool can I get that I can put under here and grind off the bottom of this transom, or should I just leave it? That's the question. Should I try to go out and buy a tool that's going to allow me to grind the bottom, or just leave the hole, leave the things, and just do it, and just peanut butter like it is? And this is what it looks like again. I don't know, it's hard to get up in. It's such a small space right here, but this is what it looks like under there. So if you guys could let me know, I sure would appreciate it, because this is the only thing. I think I'm making my order tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and make my order, so we'll be moving forward soon.